Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. The Jamaican dollar hit a new historic low today against the US dollar. It now costs $155.13 Jamaican for $1 on average. Now the highest rate before that was $154.82 registered on April 27 this year. In reacting to the news, economist Chris Stokes says the new exchange rate paints a better picture of the Jamaican dollar's market performance.
The price that we are seeing now actually, in my opinion, more closely reflects the supply and demand dynamics in the market. If it had been, the rate has been a little lower before, I think a lot of that has been driven by end of quarter positioning by large commercial banks operating in the market. And that what we actually see now is a true reflection of the supply and demand dynamics.
Mr. Stokes says he's wary of any intervention in the market by the central bank unless it is absolutely necessary.
Stability in the exchange rates is very important. To the extent that there needs to be intervention, I think it is to absorb any sudden or dramatic movements. We have to be careful. It is dramatic. It helps some. It causes pain to others. I think the central bank has to make a decision as to what it means for the economy in total. But I think the central bank needs to be very careful in its intervention and to see to what degree the switches are or the swings are due to speculation, at which point this always pays off to be a little more aggressive in intervention, versus the price finding a natural resolution of the supply and demand dynamics.
In the meantime, banks and cambios are selling the Canadian dollar for $125.96. It's costing $214.14 for the pound sterling, while the euro is trading at $184.99. Gas prices will hit a new record high tomorrow, marking the 8th consecutive week of increases. A litre of 87 gasoline will cost $2.10 more. $2.27 will be added to the price of 90 gasoline. Automotive diesel will sell for $2.60 more, while $2.76 will be added to the cost of ultra-low sulfur diesel. Now the price of kerosene will increase by $3.06. Propane will cost 51 cents more, while 97 cents will be added to the price of butane. Oil prices fell today, continuing their descent over the last few sessions. Now Brent crude lost $2.06 to settle at $74.73 per barrel. The JC index advanced by 759 points, while the junior market index declined by 19 points. Among the winners were Kingston Properties, Epley's 8.25% shares, Access Financial Services, Knutsford Express, and Epley Limited. On the losing side, Cayley Group, Paramount Trading, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, Main Event Entertainment Group, and Indus Pharma Jamaica. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.